like me, but when do they ever? And the merchant guilds, well, that's right on time for all the money they need to give me. 1st of November, so when it's wartime, they owe me some serious dosh. It is so cute that Khmer would try to keep Big Daddy Manipur happy. It's in the name, of course. Jake, only 1 more year to build for manufactory, so that's not true at all. You have 5 years for a manufactory to be built, and manufactory as the institution starts spreading in 1650, so really I have 6 years to be building those manufacturers, or at least start their building. But as long as I have them in my super high developed provinces, then everything's okay. Those are the most important ones. Dakar is not high enough, sadly. And I think these ones are already... You don't have one. Marketplace, workshop, temple, barracks. That marketplace has got to... Wait, what am I even doing? Just build it right there, you fool. Says it won't increase the income by much, but that's because I have it all territorial and rubbish like that. Nan I could do as well, but nah. Check what's happening in Europe. I was very happy with Europe when I first saw it. It looks lovely and historical. You know, Spanish Netherlands, United Great Britain, and English United Great Britain. You know, Brandenburgian Denmark, all the usual. Russia getting crushed by the glorious Kazan administrative monarchy. Believable worlds, that's what we have. The Odiev crawling their way away from Russia, trying to reinvent themselves as Crimeans. Crimean Principality. A lovely world. And good, we are nice and strong and maybe even sufficiently chest puffed out to deal with everything that comes our way. Who won the Hungarian succession war? The good money's on Austria. And there we go, under Austria. So very soon I will have enough everything. Bengals have managed to get Tech 19, okay. Still think it's a good idea for me to bum rush them and crush them in Gouda. It's farmlands, I'll send them packing. And then I can just spread out around their country. And yeah, my subjects should still hold on to me here. What do I even have here? 17 and 1. This is where things get a bit messy for these guys, but it is what it is. If I set the mother stack to be attached to me, then everything will be okay. No need to attach to these guys. It's getting closer though, there's no point hanging around in Khmer. If they revolt, I'll go down and deal with them then. Otherwise, let's get over there. Very soon I'll place down a claim as well. Try my hand at threatening war in Korea and or Liang. Otherwise I need to disembowel Bengal pretty badly. Whilst they are friendless. Khmer really struggling on the coring front. Min managed their coring. Full coring at that. Nepal managed as well, but then I haven't been starving them like I have my other subjects. At least I blessed my other subjects with amazing military strength. Certainly didn't bless them with sound financial advice. Alright, so I crush you, and then Marak-U, and... well, Marak-U is not a priority. I can get these guys on that silly little charade. It's actually better if we all come from the same direction here. Bengal truce is over. Unlike most people, I don't have to worry about them coalitioning me. But what of one of these? I want your crappiest province, because then you won't cry so much. What do we have? 8? I'm seeing 8. Okay, what's the most strategic of these crappy provinces? None appear to be fortified. This one is, so... I'm looking at my wrong spy network. Go me. I still want this. Unless I can threaten war for anything else on either of you first. Can't do anything without a diplomat. Alright, well, let's try it. You get home. And then we'll see what they say. Beef up with mercs, Jake? Nah. Who's got the money for mercs? I do, however, want to get my forts paid for, just in case I get jumped by the coalition. Good old Dai to have a huge number of troops backing me, though, 60-odd thousand. That'll be part of why everything is looking fine for me on that front. Naturally. Unlike Wu, I'm not terrifyingly strong. And Wu, their coalition, as well as the worth of the provinces, keeping that away from me. Of course, because all their provinces are worth guerrillian development here. Okay, well, it is what it is. Bengal are going to have to go down. They wouldn't give up anything. I want that spy network built on France as usual. And I don't think there's much use in this spy. I'll do it with my diplomat that I used to declare war. Even Baluchistan wouldn't help out, so we will just show our superiority. I'm confident we can. We have more cannons, we have more horses. We just generally have more. We're just better than they are. It's just fact. Oh well, blows to be them. And we even have more maneuver, so we don't get the river crossing penalty. Must be really bad being Bengalese. If we have anyone who's Bengalese in the chat, please let us know how bad it is being you. I feel like I should have some spare cannons in these for better sieging. You know, why not build your ark after it starts raining? It's a logical thing to do. Oh, you rotter. Yeah, even a bit of forced march isn't helping us out there. Should have forced marched right from the start. Either that, or we change the rules a bit. 23, 4, 5, 6. Good. That's what we're talking about. Nice fire phase. Bring down the Bengalese. A nice shock phase. Get brought down by the Bengalese. 10 to 6. And then we blow them up. Come on, we can fight harder than that. Only slightly. I mean, Brochet and all, but we only gave them a bloody nose. And we don't have any siege pips where we're going, which is a shame. I would quite like to bring Gouda down, actually, so how about Siege Man gets over there instead? We'll try and keep these units somewhat cohesive. Alright, so Bengal are going to enjoy eating the mountains against, well, actually have far superior tech to my subjects. And my friend Bhutan no longer has his massively powerful general. But I have somewhat faith in my subjects here. They'll have to do better than that, and they do. They do better than that. Maraku needs to go down. Let's get that spy network back up in France, because that's the obvious place to be spying on right now, whilst at war with our neighbour Bengal. What I do to them is probably going to make Vijayanagar a bit sour. I mean, I can, if I had a spare diplomat, I'd be able to see exactly how sour. But why worry about those things? It's funny to see Bengal running for their lives, though. I want Gouda down on double. Not my units in Gouda, though, which is what's happening thanks to disease. Why is France losing a war against Norway, Jake? Seems a tad random. Because they have Switzerland and Sweden on their side. No, you make a good point. How are they losing that war? Why is this war? The Russian purge of Norwegian heresy, that's what's going down, okay. And Russia have had better days. That cursed Norwegian heresy. I feel like these guys should be somewhat switched, so we have our siege general taking care of this and the cannoneer to back them up. But I like having the cannon man there in case they get attacked. But that also means we're going to have a lot of people attaching to us, so... So we just do the switcheroo. The numbers were not quite that biased, were they? I can't even remember now. What were these stacks before I started messing them up? Ah, that's right, I combined these guys together, so it was quite a lot. It was like 32. Yeah, I'll go with that. In any case, that means you guys are the ones that attach to and I want them out, and people don't attach to you and you have the 2 siege. Everything comes up Thrill House. I don't mind them running away to siege up my vassals though, that's what they exist to do. Get sieged up. And you're going to be there in 6 days. So what I'm going to do is abandon the siege for just a little bit and then get it going so that the cannon arrives just in time to have an impact on this. Just in time to get walls breached, which cannons do have a hidden effect on doing. Damn, it's good to be this good. Level 4 forts everywhere. That's what you get when you have enemies that are so rich. I'd love to go to Bhutan and smash them down for a bit. Unfortunately, my units are a bit rubbish for dealing with them. But maybe it should be done anyway. These guys may or may not get involved, but at least I'll have 6 fire to help out. Ah, man, feels good carving people up. Can't wait for that coalition to fire and bring me back down to reality. Alright, good. They're a little scared of me and they're getting the heck out of Bhutan. Back to, no, let's take the crafty way. Back to Sylhet we go. It's a shame though. It's a shame that they don't have a fort on their capital, but I'm not about to pay for one. That's what happens when you fight Bengal. They are fairly rich, but this time we disembowel them for good. No more trade income. They lose Chittagong, and with a bit of luck, they lose Bengal Delta as well. Oh, Min's going to be inside me any moment now. Can hardly wait. And they don't mess around when it comes to troop numbers. But I've been prepared for Bengal. I want that achievement. I need this entire Bengal region. I got the north, but I need the core of it. I also quite liked having manpower. Maybe I should have brought those mercs. But why have mercs when you can just have the straight up money? Ka-ching. And I still want those levies, but I don't want to make these guys so angry. They do, after all, give me manpower recovery speed right now that they are at least lukewarm towards me. Good, capital down. Now I can go on a killing spree. I want that 6. Man, the trouble is I have this one great general that I want everywhere. And he's a bit more important than having cavalry combat ability right now, so ugh, it's a bit naff. Well, we'll get these guys into Koch anyway. Alright, I know what it is. I shouldn't even have this guy hanging around here. He needs to be a wild card so that these guys can enjoy it. And if they want to fight in hills whilst eating a What was that? Was that a... No, it was Defender's Desert. I was hoping upon hope that it was something else. I'll happily slaughter them in Kathmandu, though. Nice. What a wee bit of discipline will do for you here. I hope they run away to those hills and have nowhere to go. Because that's what I'm doing to them. Please attach to me. I don't want to die here. Then again, they were doing no real harm where they were before. Still, that's a fairly weak stack. I can flank it. I can shoot it. Can I rout it? Not with rolls like that, I can't. There we go. Lovely. Build some plantations in 20 plus grain provinces. Your coffers can easily afford it. Ah, but it's so nasty. I mean, where were they? They were around here, right? These two. I mean, if I do get manufactories, I'll be the one laughing. But do I even have any other high development provinces worth doing that in? Tanggu already have one. And these guys all do, or are getting. Much as I hate having one in a tropical wood province. I mean, veneering. Ooh. Nan kinda deserves... Oh, you certainly deserve one, and I'm wondering why you don't already have one. Ka-ching. None of these ones really get it. You should and don't. Marketplace is no good for you. There we go. Glad I wasted all my money on that. Now someone will declare war on me and put me in very dire straits. Yeah, playing in India means you have limitless wealth. Truly, you're so rich. Might as well make those horses of mine stronger. You know, whilst we bounce around in all this high attrition. I don't want him to eat super attrition over there right now. So I'm even going to force march him out of it. Not sure if that actually worked for me, but it did something. Oh, yeah, that's something. Don't want to lose them, but also my subjects don't want to attach to me. Alright, I'm on my way. In more ways than one. They get the defensive bonus because hey, fort, but I get the be better than them bonus. Never thought I'd see the day you finally attack Bengal, Jake. Man, I got a bad rep on this. It was always going to be the plan to attack Bengal. We just needed to find the right moment for it. We've shown our superiority quite nicely, and we're getting tons of war score here. But once these forts fall down, things will start going that bit smoother. Once you're done here, I'll get you down to Maracu. Or at least half of you could go down to Maracu. How many? We need a fair chunk of artillery down there, I'll help out. And why not get to siege on it while we can? And these guys are toast. You think I care about them sieging up a few of my subjects' lands? Better think again. I can also get my claim on you. I wanted it on what exactly? Oh, they do have fortified low everything on my border here. So I will be taking the Wuling, get rid of the diplomat, and when I can, start seeing what I can do to Bengal without riling up all of the Indians. And if I have to rile up all the Indians, then that's just another thing that's gotta happen. But I need the Bengal Delta, and I need the Chittagong. I would love this first, though, because it allows me to take more core cheaper and get less aggressive expansion. So, yeah, that's all win. I do also need to improve relations with Britain for the mission. This is very true. I should go up and deal with them before they take down my province here, but I don't like fighting without my cannons in this kind of situation. That's bad. Thank goodness you're paying for that fort. It'll... And that fort. That'll pay for, or keep the rebels at bay. Good. I'll take care of them in due time. Maraku is down, as we always knew it would. Don't know why Khmer wanted to go in and fight like a madman. But ongoing battles is going to put a dampener on me making peace here. Yeah, Khmer's going to get slaughtered here. Yeah, and they lose me the battle as well. Damn shame. But I might as well go and find battles that I can win to make it up. There we go. No cannons, sadly, but it does the ticket. This is what I want at the very least. How far do I have to push before I make enemies around here? Bengal's kind of a given. They're going to hate me one way or the other, but I'm looking more towards how much till Vijayanagar and Delhi feel the burn. And the answer is a very long way. I could probably take a whole heap out of these guys, which is nice. In that case, I want the forts. I want to disembowel my enemy. I wouldn't mind Gouda being part of that, but it's not a strenuous fort. Alternatively, I want the 20 development provinces with manufactories in them. That's not a manufactory. It's not a manufactory at all. Okay, seems they don't have many of those, and what they do have is up in the north. Gouda is rather nice, but... this is a pretty delicious chunk to take out of them. Gouda would be even nicer. And that's finally what would make Delhi turn on me. But I have a long enough truce with Delhi that I wouldn't have to worry about it. That's good. That isn't good. I need to get enough war score to make that peace pretty soon. Go and help the main stack, will you? I've got some rather cocky enemies that need put down. Oh, wow, okay. That's another option. They realize what's going on and they have to act. And I don't need the money, but needing and wanting are not the same thing. That needs so much more cannon on it, it's unreal. It's currently enjoying next to none of it. Looks like 2. I can make it 3 with the others, but let's give it some decent amount of cannon. These guys can go up and strut their stuff up north. Now Pasai, you thankfully do not have tons of aggressive expansion, but you probably will after this. No, thankfully not, you're far enough away. Not so sure I want to rush into a hill to fight you, but if one of you are getting out of there, no, you would turn around and help out with this. No, I would kill you before you actually came and helped, so I'm not concerned about that. I did not count on you force marching, I will give you that, touché. But I'm going to consolidate my units together so that we can get a quick kill. That's not quick enough, or killing enough. That's actually pretty nasty. That's a huge good roll that they got on me, but that's another huge good roll they got on me. They got an 11 to a -2. Damn, this is a bad battle. I can still win it, but a 9 to my 6. Ooh, jinx, this is not going to go my way. I need things to magically go a lot better for my units here. Nah, we're toast. Shame losing war score like that. Don't want to scale back my desires here, but you know, kind of want to kill them. That spit roasted my my manpower though. Maybe I'll come crawling for those levies yet. And I have my subject to save right now. Well, zero strength units to the rescue then. Damn, that hurt pretty bad. And he's on his way south. I can't help but wonder if he's going to try to come and lay the hurt on me. Nah, he probably just wants his provinces back. Well, it's not a given. Yeah, he wants Gouda, for sure. I can take this and get a bit more war score. And there's still a good bit more I could get from battles if I time it right, but there's also a lot I could lose from battles if I don't time it right. And I could rush into that and wipe that stack up, but I don't like him having those units there, getting in my way. Also, just don't like my luck with siege rolls. Not one bit. Kind of incredible, he wouldn't even give up Gouda now. I think I should probably take what I can get. I know it's not getting Gouda, but there's plenty of time to come back and rip him to shreds. I get the money, which is certainly a plus here. But I need to destroy you and be in a good position to beat up Shangsheng and Liang, because this coalition's going to be nasty. Well, could have done better, but I didn't come off too badly out of that. We're still not saving the Qin people in Kale, of course. And I don't have the admin to core all this, of course. But it's a pretty good disembowelment of my main enemy. Would be better if I had that fort though, because that would really let me into his country. Well, it is what it is. Crunch. That's not nice. Khmer. High development and they don't like me. I could placate them to keep them sweet right now. There's probably a lot of reasons that they don't like me right now. Which I'll go for a bit of placation. I need to save them from themselves here. So 16, 4, 8. Oh, you get away from there. Yeah, I almost know what I'm doing here. And get rid of you. You are the wild cards. And heavens even knows what you guys are. And I'm gonna go to save my vassal now. Yeah. I want to get those cores going ASAP because why exactly? Because corruption is a bit nasty. But those that I can't core right now, why not get them converted? Shouldn't take long. And they're probably going to want to convert to revolt on me, but everything always does. I'll just have you guys down there, and I don't need all of my forts active, which is nice. Heck, I can do with them being very not active. But I'm going to activate you and you, because you're in revolting lands. Might even do Murak you. Nah, I can deal with that if and when the revolt comes, so never mind that. Always need to keep my coalition border defended though.